Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of How to Play Minecraft, and today we'll be going over the options. So yeah, I'm gonna press start, and this is the options button. It is right here, obviously. It has all your things to your, you know, controls, not controls. Well, there's controls right here, which we went over last time. Um, Music, pretty much any music in the background that like I don't even know how to sing it. You can turn that on and off, and the sound you can also um turn off, which is like the cows mooing and stuff like that. Um Invert mouse. That would mean if I would go right, maybe it doesn't work on here. Hold up. Try this. I'm not even sure that's how it works. Oh yeah. Okay, it only works diagonal, it looks like. Okay, yeah. It goes not diagonal, up and down. So it changes your x, no, your y. So if you go up, then you go down, and if you go down, you go up. Sorry if that was a little confusing. What am I doing? Okay. Turning back off. Sensitivity is on how fast your like looking around will be. So it ranges to 0. Yawn. I didn't even know it would do that. I'm just gonna put mine somewhere up here, and then 200, which is hyper speed. I usually like to keep mine on that. The default is 100, something like that. There we go. That's the default. Um, but yeah, you can put on whatever you like. Um, FOV, which is field of view. Um, which is the normal, is like 70%. It says. So 70 degrees, I'm sorry. And you go like that. Quake Pro, whatever. And this is kind of trippy. If you want to feel like you're taller. This actually does feel like a scale, though. It actually does make me feel like I'm taller than this block. You know, it before it was kind of like, eh. It makes me feel like I'm taller than this block, and I kind of feel like I kind of get a feel for, how tall things are now. So like if we go in here and we get, I don't know, mushroom. These are spawn eggs. We'll go to them in a later episode. Zombie pigman, I guess, will work. And an enderman. And let's not forget an ocelot's run away. I want a wolf. When did they add? Oh, I thought that was an iron golem. Sorry. Um. Anyway, like if you look, I actually feel like pretty much the same size as this mushroom. Zombie. Oh, I won. Okay. This is difficulty. Go into the difficulties real quick. Peaceful. Your hunger bar will not run out. No hostile mobs can spawn. Easy. Come on. Is like taking peaceful, but giving you a hunger bar. It won't like your hunger bar will still be there, but it won't go down or anything. It makes your thing go down, and you don't regenerate health automatically unless you have food. Um, and then you can spawn hostile mobs. Normal is like an upper version of easy, and hard is upper version of normal. I'll be going into the actual specs in that later this video. The actual specs of, yeah, see, I feel like the same size as him, and it's raining. I can't turn that off. Okay, I know how to. Slash toggle. Can't see because my computer's away a little bit. Toggle downfall. Pretty sure I can just hit that. Slash toggle downfall. Alright, yeah. Sorry if it's a little bit laggy here. Oh yeah, forgot Endermen don't like water. Let's see, I feel like he's taller than me now. And then this wolf is smaller than me. I feel like I'm actually kind of like that, but you just gotta get used to that. Okay, now difficulty. Um, I'm gonna go into the actual thing for difficulty, the wiki page for difficulty. Give me a second here, and I will tell you exactly what changes. I'm pretty sure they'll give me a percent saying like, yeah, okay. So, description: hostile mobs don't spawn natural. This is peaceful, by the way. Hostile mobs don't spawn naturally. When they spawn from spawners, they are removed from the game instantaneously. Players regain health over time. Despite regaining health over time, it is still possible to die if damage is received quickly enough. Switching from another difficulty setting to peaceful results in existing hostile mobs, except the hostile except for hostile wolves. I never knew that. I thought they would turn back into a regular world. A regular wolf. Being removed from the world. So that's saying if I spawned that Enderman and then I change back to peaceful, that would mean bye-bye Enderman. The food bar never depletes, and players cannot eat anything except golden apples unless the player has switched to peaceful when their food bar was below the maximum. Okay. But it has nothing for like the Enderman, zombie pigman, zombie damage. There's nothing. Easy. Hostile mobs spawn. Enemies deal less damage than on normal difficulty. Creepers will cancel their explosions after moving only a short distance away. The food bar can deplete and leave the player with 5 hearts if it drains completely. Cave spiders cannot poison players on easy difficulty. I did not know that either. And the wither will not cause the wither effect, although wither skeletons will. I didn't know that either. See, I'm learning stuff even doing this, so I don't even read the stuff. I just make sure they have like the proper things that I want to tell you guys, and then yeah. So this is kind of interesting to me because I actually learning too. Zombie damage is 1.5 hearts, which is a heart is 2 damage. So yeah. So a half heart's 1. Basically getting that. Skeleton arrow damage is 1. Yeah, 1 heart. Spider damage is 1 heart. And point blank creeper explosion damage 25, and then then it's in like a parenthesis heart times 12.5. I have no idea what that means. I'm guessing that's because that is negative 25, and then parenthesis a heart times 12.5. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'll have to look more into that, and I will put something at the end of the video if I figure that out. Zombie pigman damage is 2 hearts and a half, and an Enderman damage is 2 hearts. Okay. Normal. Hostile mob spawn. Enemies deal standard. Hold up. Alright. Enemies deal standard damage. The food bar can deplete and will leave the player with a half of a heart if it drains completely. A zombie does 2 hearts. A skeleton arrow damage is 3.5 hearts to 4 hearts. No, I'm sorry. Does a heart and a half to 2 hearts. It's kind of hard because they have like the number of like the actual lives. Like I explained before, a half of heart is 1, so a heart is 2. And I'm reading that, and it's kind of messing me up. They have the hearts too, but it's confusing. Spider damage is does a heart, and point blank creeper explosion damage is 49 parentheses heart, a heart times 24.5. I seriously don't understand what that means, but okay. If it's a heart, then that's 1. No, that's 2. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go into that because I'm confused on that. Maybe they have something else on that. It looks like a zombie pigman does 4.5 hearts, and an Enderman damage does 3.5. Alright, I did not know zombie pigmans do. I thought about a zombie pigman and an Enderman did the same. Sorry if you saw my mouse there. Alright, on hard, hostile mobs spawn. Enemies deal greater damage than on normal difficulty. The food bar can deplete and will slowly kill the player if it drains completely. Creepers will not cancel their attack unless a large distance is between them and the player, making the explosion much harder to avoid. Zombies break through wooden doors. Spiders can spawn with potion effects. I did not know that. Spiders. I wonder if they do that on the Xbox version. I don't know. Zombies do 3 hearts. Skeletons do 2 hearts to 3 hearts. Pretty sure this is the spider damage. Yeah, a heart and a half for spider damage. The creeper does negative 65. And the one before on normal, by the way, is a positive 49. But the other two, like easy is a negative 25 and the hard is negative 65. So I don't know why that's positive. Maybe it's just a mistake on the wiki. But whatever, it's negative 65, parentheses, a heart times 32.5, and then a zombie pigman is, hold up, counting, 6.5, hearts, and an enderman does a full 5, so it definitely does get hard on hard, you know what I mean, hard on hard, no, that's weird, so yeah. I'm gonna do some thing real quick. Back, and I understand now. There's a thing called regional difficulty. What that does, if a player stays in a certain place for a certain time, it says here regional difficulty is a gradual increase of the difficulty as the player spends time in an area. The effect is capped, and difficulty will not continue to grow after a chunk is contained by players for more than 50 hours. Note that the regional difficulty is a cumulative measure of time. If 50 players spend a single hour in a chunk, you have the maximum regional difficulty. Okay, so there's also a moon phase. It says here, the fuller the moon is, the higher chance of naturally spawn mobs with various items and abilities, and slime are more likely to spawn above ground and swamp biomes. So that's basically saying that the zombies are more likely to have armor when it's a full moon, and also there's more slimes whenever there's in the swamp biomes whenever there's a full moon. So, here are the causes for this certain effects. Mobs are most likely to spawn with armor and weapons. Higher difficulty setting, yes. Regional difficulty, yes. And moon phase, yes. So, if you have all those, you're going to have some armored buddies on your hands right there. Mobs which spawn with equipment are more likely to have enchantments, and these enchantments can have higher levels. Higher difficulty setting, yes. Regional difficulty, yes. And moon phase, yes. And just to let you know, the only 3 there are is higher difficulty setting, regional difficulty, and moon phase, I'm sorry. So I will say if they're all like yes, I'm gonna say all of them are, because I'm getting tired of saying the same thing over and over again. Skeletons and zombies are more likely to have an ability to pick up dropped items. All are yeses. Zombies are more likely to have the ability to respawn reinforcements, and all are yes again, because they can do it on higher difficulty, regional difficulty, or moon phase. Spiders are more likely to have status effects. Harder difficulty setting, it's only hard only. That's the only way the spiders will have potion effects. And it's yes for regional difficulty and moon phase. The next 3 are all only yeses for higher difficulty settings, and not for the regional difficulty or the moon phase. Villagers killed by a zombie have a greater chance of becoming zombies. That's only higher difficulty setting. Explosion damage to entities is higher. That's higher difficulty setting. And zombie pigmen spawn from nether portals in the overworld more often. Yes, in higher difficulties. Okay. Slimes are more likely to spawn in swamp biomes. That is only moon phase. That has nothing to do with your difficulty. So yeah, there's that. Let's go back over to the page where it tells me all about the controls. Why we're at difficulty, let me tell you about the game modes. Survival is, like, you have a hunger bar, you have a health bar, you have to go mine out the resources so you don't have infinite resources. Well, technically you do, but you gotta go look for them. Creative, you have infinite resources. This is the mode I'm on right now. You can just pull stuff out of the inventory, place wherever you want. Spawn mobs with spawn eggs. Yeah, and hardcore mode is like survival, but it's literally YOLO. So you only live once, and yeah, you cannot get back in. Um, Also, there's adventure mode, which you can only break like certain items. Like you can't, most of the things you can't break, but you can break things such as, I'm pretty sure you can break leaves. I don't know. I'll have to look more into that. But yeah, okay. So we went over difficulty. Um, Touchscreen. Um, it says here allows the ability to hold down the mouse button and to move items in your inventory. So if we do this right now, we just did that. Okay. Oh, I think that's okay. So that does that. Now let's turn it on. You would think touchscreen mode would allow you to, here, let's turn that to peaceful. Allow you to, like, if you have like a touchscreen computer or something, you could play Minecraft with touchscreens, but oh, I see what it does. What? That's a little glitch. If you hold it down, well, that's a bug. I just found a bug on camera. Huh. I found a bug. Somebody go report this, because I'm not reporting it. But yeah, I don't know what touchscreen mode's supposed to do. Alright, so that was it for these little settings right here. If we go over here into our, whoa, things, first thing we're going to go into is video settings, our graphics. It could be either fancy, enables higher quality graphic settings such as transparent leaves, shadows for players and mobs, 3D rendering for dropped items, vol volumetric. I'm guessing that like has like, you know, like makes the clouds look like some clouds are above other clouds and below other clouds. I'm guessing that's what that means. Biome colored side grass. So yeah. And then past water two past water rendering. I'm guessing that's like, I don't know what that is. There's a lot of stuff with graphics and stuff. I don't know what it is. As you see, I'm playing on fast because my computer does not do that good when recording. Fast disables those effects for the better performance. Render distance is the maximum distance of which Minecraft will load chunks. Yeah, okay, so pretty much if we put it to, oh god, we're gonna get lag. Give it a second. Far, it goes all the way out there. You can kind of see it in the black background. See, I didn't even know there was a village there. And Tiny is the smallest one you can go to, which I play on because my computer's not that good when recording. Lighting is smooth across the blocks. Oh wait, smooth lighting, that's what I'm reading right now. Or each block has a distinctive light level. This setting does not change the gameplay in any way, but it has a slight effect on performance. Alright, performance. Limits the FPS frames per second. Power saver constantly limits to 35 FPS. So yeah, it's like if you really need lower like frames, then you would do that. Balanced, it limits the frames to 120 and maximum FPS, and max FPS, which I'm playing on, which is the more frames, and frames are a good thing. Sets no limit to maximum FPS. FPS is frames per second. Frames, I'm probably right now getting 10. That's really bad for most people. When they record, they can get 30. I don't know how to describe them, so yeah. 3D anograph or whatever. Enables the player to use 3D glasses. Like, I'm not sure if those are the ones that you get from like the movie theater or something, but yeah, that'd be kind of cool to play Minecraft in 3D. I don't understand how that would work. View bobbing. This is like one I could show you. Toggles the bobbing motion of the camera of the player walking. See how like I have my hand moves around and stuff. Video settings. View bobbing off. Kind of makes me look like I'm sliding around. I don't think this has any effect on the performance. It just, if you're getting lag, I would turn it off. Like, it's not really to give you more FPS. It's just more, I don't know, it looks more, better when you're lagging. Because it doesn't, like, glitch out when you're trying to bump up and down. It just seems, like, better. GUI skill controls the GUI, graphical unit, graphical unit. It controls the GUI, first of all. I call it the GUI, but it's the GUI, graphical user interface scale. So if we go to here, come on, load, okay. GUI, and auto just fills it to the screen. This is small, normal, large, auto. So pretty much my auto is large. Advanced OpenGL enables or disables occultation culling and requires a graphics card supporting OpenGL 2.0 or better. Enabling it improves performance on computers that with a fast GPU, as the game doesn't render that it's obstructed. However, the don't render what isn't in a field of if I can read, that'd be great. The don't render what isn't in field of view rule always applies, also known as view frusticum. I don't know, words calling. I'm usually a good reader, but some of these words are freaking retarded. So yeah, clouds. Yeah, you can pretty much turn clouds on or off. I have them off right now. That basically is just like, if you want clouds in the sky, have clouds in the sky. If you don't want them, you can turn them off. Brightness dims the lights, dims down or lights up the game surfaces. It has no effects on gameplay. It's only a visual effect, so that means it doesn't drop your FPS or something. You can put it to moody and then it would be dark. I like to keep it bright. Particles, it has nothing here on the wiki for some reason. It's just empty. But I'm pretty sure particles are like the fire texture. Like the little smoke comes off of it, or like when you like an enchantment table, I'm pretty sure. No, the ender portal, there's like little ender dust, I'm pretty sure goes around it or something. Pretty sure that just, you can either decease it, minimal it, or all of it. So there's no off function, I'm pretty sure. I think minimal is the lowest one you can go. Server textures allows Minecraft to download texture packs from servers. Yeah, I have that on because that's awesome. Full screen, you can turn full screen on and off, whatever. I'm not going to do that because I'm recording and I don't know how it's going to mess me up. Use VSync. Caps your FPS to remote screen tier. If you turn it off, you have no screen tier. Take caution, however, as it tends to force FPS to a certain value, intensifying CPU to use and FPS problems if the computer cannot handle it. Alright. I'm even going to try that. Go back. Okay, come on, computer, load. Load. Alright, sorry if that messed up a little bit. No, I guess the other two, they don't really have any intel on, I guess. This is language. Um, you can choose the language. I'm not even gonna try it. Says language translations might not be 100% accurate. You know, whatever. Multiplayer settings. You can turn off your chat. Your chat. Your chat. Really. Your chat. Your colors, web links, occupancy, scale, promote, prompt on links. Okay, stop. Freezing up. Oh, it's because of my other screen.